Sauce Walka has finally responded to the rumors and the YouTubers. Fans been pointing to that Rainwater theory. You know, when Rainwater got on Clubhouse and told Whack 100, they could have got Sauce Walka too, but they let him live. He said the issue wasn't with Sauce at all, it was with Sayso P.
They stood over Walk and realized it was Walk and said, nah, you good. He knew what he did and ran off.
Oh, they stood over it.
Yeah, and realized it was Walk.
Oh, they didn't know it was him.
They ain't know him now, buddy from there. He was popping this on that Sprinter. Like, I'm back here. You know, he was popping this shit. I'm here. Ain't nobody gonna do shit. I'm with Sauce Walka.
Oh, yeah, he tripped.
With rumors like that out there, how can you blame folks for asking questions? Like, hold up. These dudes are bold enough to catch a body in broad daylight, but they leave a witness? That doesn't add up. But turns out, they never even pressed Sauce Walka. They ain't stand over him. They just ignored him completely and went straight at Sayso P. And what really made it wild, bruh did a whole interview while everybody online was trying to figure out if this was a setup. And instead of clearing the air or standing on something, he says he got no issue with the dudes who did it. No smoke for the ones who killed Sayso. Then out of nowhere, he shouts out CEO Jizzle, Sayso's op, on camera. Like, what are we even doing right now? Now I'm gonna be real. That whole narrative that he had something to do with it, that's half on him and the other half on creators. But now, Sauce Walka hopped on social media and sent a message to everybody who thought he played a role in it.
Oh, it is one of them days. It's one of them days, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole world been waiting for me to speak. They been wanting to hear, you know what I'm saying, how I feel about this spiel. So we gonna make this little public Sauce announcement like this right here. You know what I'm talking about? Sauce P, Sayso P. Niggas out of there, gay, lame ass, idiot. People just post anything on the internet for clicks and views. Dumb. Y'all talking about sacrificing my brothers? No, nigga, I changed my brothers' lives. That's what Sauce gotta do. I changed niggas. I changed niggas' wages. I turned niggas hood niggas billionaires, and shouted to that to zillionaires.
Now I'm gonna be real. I've been a Sauce fan from the beginning, and I know for a fact he didn't make nobody no millionaire. Legally. Social Man got that deal with Taylor Gang, and I'm not sure if you implemented that or if that was on his own doing. Sancho might be a millionaire, but he's in the feds on a separate RICO case. And let me know if you want me to do a video about that as well. Peso doing all right, but Rizzo got robbed and couldn't even buy his chain back. Sauce puts people on, but millionaires? I haven't seen that. And when he finally spoke on the Backdoor talk, he used it to push promo. That felt off. This wasn't a time to market. This was a time to be real. Now, like I said, I don't think Sauce had anything to do with it. There's no proof out there. But the very next day after he spoke, a new camera angle dropped. And now folks are starting to say, maybe he has something to do with it. Sayso P was in all white standing next to that black truck. From the angle the shooters came from, he should have been completely hidden in a blind spot. But they pulled up slow, hopped out with no hesitation, went straight to him, and let off like they already knew. Now, a lot of folks asking how they even get the drop like that, how they know the exact location. And even if he was hidden, people like me are thinking, maybe because he was 6'3" and white, they could have seen the top of him over the car. But then it's like, even if that's true, how'd they know he'd be right there at that exact moment, behind that truck in that exact spot? And why was he wearing the same fit from the night before? Now, like I said, I don't think Sauce Walka had anything to do with it, but let's not act like a backdoor is completely out of the question. Something happened. That much is obvious. Now, do I think Sauce lined him up? No, there's no proof of that. But it's also wild to act like the idea is too far-fetched. Because honestly, a lot of this don't make any sense. They was out all night, posted at the club, moving around to different spots. Nobody touched them. But the moment they get back to a private hotel, that's when it happens? Come on, that's not random. Somebody dropped a low. Could have been somebody random and it could have been somebody close. But it got dropped, and that's a fact. And I'm not trying to point the fingers, but then Sauce drops a video on the same day Sayso P's funeral is, and it's not to actually speak on the situation directly, but to promote he signed a new artist for $250,000? Make that make sense.
New record deal, brand new contract for Sauce Mike Deezy, TSL Business, new album on the way. What's the name of my album, Mike D? Excuse me, no, excuse me. Coming out in a few weeks. We drop with /TSL. 1 RPM, signed to my boy 1 RPM Guccio, and you know what I'm saying, the deal went through 300,000. So here go my brother Brad, 100 G's. 100 G's. Oh, but I forgot. I got something else to tell y'all about too. Cause I'm celebrating life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We celebrating hard work on it, and we're gonna celebrate life. I could have lost mine. I could have lost my life. You spend that. So this shit ain't nothing but some money.
So Sauce Walka said he got a $300,000 deal for a Mike Deezy album, one he's supposed to be featured on, and he gave Mike Deezy a $100,000 cut out of that. Bruh, Mike Deezy got 15,000 monthly listeners, 100 bands for that? There's way better ways to wire money if that's what this really was. But telling me you slide Mike Deezy $100K for music? Stop it. I'm a major TSF fan, and even I don't know who Buddy is at all. I'm just hoping Sauce ain't out here trying to move sloppy like that, because you really want to tell me you gave Mike Deezy $100K off a record deal. Ain't nobody in their right mind doing that. If this is about something else, you probably should have just said that, but don't dress it up like it's about music. You remember when I said I'm a major TSF fan and I had no idea who he was? Well, I had to go look up who he was. Well, here we are. Mike Deezy's numbers. His highest performing record? 286,000 views. That's it. The rest? 18K, 20K, a little 2,500 piece. And his fifth most popular track ain't even crack 1,000 plays. That's why there ain't even a number listed. So nah, don't tell me he got a $1,000 check off that catalog. That's not music money. That's something else. So this is who you're giving $100,000 to for a record deal? Man, Sauce been moving real suspect lately. I'm not saying he did it. I don't think he did. I just say the behavior is not helping. Sayso was close to him, had beef in the city, and got hit in broad daylight. Killers like that, they're not sparing nobody unless they have a reason. And then one of the shooters ends up in the same city that Sauce Walka is the king of? Doesn't add up. Why would he feel safe there? All I'm gonna say is it just don't look good for Sauce, and I don't blame folks for asking. Yo, are you involved? And if you made it this far, click the left side of your screen to see SKG do an interview about how Biggie was responsible for Nipsey Hussle's death. And also, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share to be aware, put me in that algorithm because I need to be there, man. Because I know there's 10 other streamers out there doing it like me, but
Fuck that, little 10. I'm maxed out.